Holly.
Good morning, Sissy.
I thought that I would spoil you this morning for once and serve you breakfast in bed.
Oh, I love breakfast in bed, but you shouldn't have bothered.
Oh, nonsense. You really had us worried yesterday. But I must admit, you are looking so much better this morning. Did you sleep well last night?
Oh, really well. And I dreamt of Jerry.
Good, especially on the day of your engagement party.
Oh, my engagement party.
So you just relax today and enjoy yourself. Mrs. Meadows' orders.
Thanks, Sissy. After I take a shower, I'm going to go on a nice long walk.
Oh, you and your walks. That woman who was engaged to Jerry called again. She wanted to know if we'd heard from your wife.
Well, knowing Karen, she could be anywhere. She is an investigative reporter. They travel all over the place.
Still, it seems so many people are looking for her. You'd think she'd at least tell her editor. He's looking for her, too.
Sissy, bad pennies always turn up. I wonder if Patricia managed to force Fisher to sell his cottage.
I doubt that anyone can get that man to do something he doesn't want to do.
Seems to me he's lucky to be alive.
Yes. Dozens of women threatened to kill him over the years. Brad's mother almost succeeded. Fisher just doesn't seem to realize what hell he puts women through. Or maybe he does. That's how he gets his kicks.
Why would he treat women that way, Sissy?
I had the chance to observe him for years. He always tried to prove how macho he was. Always seemed to be hiding behind an image. The slick back hair, the smart uniform. And he loved to torment women.
Well, did you get Fisher to sell his cottage?
Nah, there's no sign of him. Crystal said he went out hunting yesterday. Maybe he hasn't gotten back. But as soon as he does get back, I'm gonna be waiting for him.
Hey, good morning, Holly.
Hey, I thought you were gonna stay in bed, young lady.
No, it's such a lovely day out, I thought I'd go for a walk.
Really? Well, maybe I'll go with you.
Oh, no, you won't. You said we were going to do the accounts, and we are going to do the accounts.
Have a nice walk, Holly.
Bye.
Holly, did you get help? Huh? Did you tell them I was hurt? Where are they? Because I can't move, Holly. I can't move. I think my leg is broke. Oh. You didn't tell anybody that I was here, did you? Why, Holly? Why are you doing this to me? What? Holly, no, please, help me. Oh, no, don't go, Holly. Holly, don't go. Don't leave me. Holly, help me. Oh. Holly, help me.
Randy? Randy, what are you doing here?
I've been invited to the engagement party, and I came a little early so I could talk to you.
Oh, you look so good.
Well, I don't feel so good.
Why? What's wrong?
You know what's wrong. I miss you, Crystal. This,
I miss you too.
not as much as I miss you. And we got to get together again. This just isn't natural.
You know I'm doing this for Ricky's sake. I want to be the kind of mother he always wanted.
And I want you to be the girl I always wanted.
Please, Randy, don't make this harder on me than it already is.
Can we get together later?
Well, I'll try. Holly.
Hi, Holly.
Hi, Randy.
Congratulations.
I'm glad you could make it.
Thanks.
Did you have a nice walk? Yes, thanks.
Hi, Randy. Nice to see you again.
Hi, Miss Meadows. Good to see you, too.
Holly, you didn't happen to see Fisher when you were out, did you?
No, isn't he back yet?
Not yet, but I want to see him as soon as he does get back.
She's not talking about the Fisher from prison.
She sure is.
He's here?
Well, he was, but now nobody knows where he's at.
Holly.
Rita!
Damn. What?
Hey, Rita. How you feel, dear?
How do I look?
Not good. You know, I had a dream last night. You were running around the hills like that little nun on Sound of Music. And when I woke up this morning, I thought, maybe that's a sign that everything's going to be okay for you.
Dreams don't come true, Minnie. Now get out.
Oh, come on, let me see your hand. Well, you know I can often tell what's going to happen. Come on.
I can tell you what's going to happen if you don't scram out of here.
Oh, come on. Out! You ungrateful bitch.
One of your black moods, are we?
Yes, we are. So just watch your step.
Well, maybe you're depressed because you have a guilty conscience. Maybe if you got your butt out of that chair and got some exercise, Rita, you'd feel better.
Maybe you better wheel me into the rec room before you have another riot on your hands.
All right, Rita, I am warning you. Stop ordering me around in front of all the other women. You're overdoing it. One of these days, you just might be sorry.
So what do you think of Women's State your first day here?
It's a lot cleaner than the last facility I was at.
Yes, I've certainly seen worse. Excuse me.
Damn! I forgot my cards. Could you go back and get them?
Rita, use someone else's cards.
I'm not using their cards. They cheat. I'd like my own cards. Please, Maria.
Rita, if you want them, wheel yourself back into your cell and get them.
Well, that's fine. If that's the way you're going to treat a poor, helpless woman who you shot and who's in this wheelchair because of you.
Now, you've changed since you got into uniform, Maria. After what you did to poor Rita, you ought to show some compassion.
Mind your own business, Minnie.
Thank you, Minnie, for trying to help. Maria, would you at least push me up to the table, please?
You are not paralyzed from the waist up, Rita. Wheel yourself.
Oh, please.
Let her wheel herself, Minnie. Don't go pushing your luck, Rita.
Maria, have you met Michael Torres? Michael, this is Maria Trent.
Hi, how do you do?
And I'm just a poor woman who's been shot.
Rita, you may think this is a joke, but I am warning you. Cut it out now.
Excuse me, but could I talk to you in here?
Sure.
Okay, let's play cards.
So, I understand you're replacing Jack Fisher?
You know, I got a damn good mind to report you for the way you just treated that woman out there.
What?
I have seen some people with bad attitudes before, lady, but you really take the cake.
Hey, just hold on 1 minute before you start reading me the riot act about Rita Jones. You don't know what you're talking about.
No, I know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking about you victimizing a defenseless inmate in a wheelchair.
Defenseless her, please.
Can I give you a little word of advice here?
Well, why not? You've tried insults, why not advice?
Good. Get the hell out of the prison service before you're thrown out.
You are condemning me over something you know nothing about.
Oh.
I understand that woman. I understand all those women. They are my friends.
With a friend like you, they sure as hell don't need an enemy. Why didn't you do as the old lady suggested and just show her a little compassion?
Oh, compassion, Dorita. You don't know what that pain in the butt is doing to me. She is tormenting me because she can't strut around in the prison.
Well, you have to make allowances for a woman like that.
Allowances for what?
Her condition.
To hell with her condition. There is nothing wrong with her.
The woman is paralyzed.
Aside from that.
Jeez, and I heard Fisher was a bad officer.
What is going on here?
Oh, good. Now, am I a bad officer?
No, I wouldn't say that.
You approve of her?
Yes, I recommended her.
God, I give up.
Yeah, give up and shut up. Been here 2 minutes, and you're already causing problems. So look here, Buster. You do your job, and I'll do mine. Just stay out of my way.
Fine.
Fine!
Lots of shouting going on in there.
Shut up.
Maria, the girls don't like your attitude.
Oh, well, I am sorry.
And I don't like your attitude. After what you did to poor Rita, we want you to apologize.
Oh, you do you?
Yeah.
All you have to do is say you're sorry for the way you've been treating me. And then you can take me for a nice long ride in the exercise yard.
For the second time, I am warning you, Rita. Don't push your luck.
My luck ran out the day you fired that gun, Maria.
That's it. Have a nice trip.
Hey.
What? Let me in, you bitch!
Rita!
Rita, you're walking.
It's a bloody miracle.
Gets here to examine you.
I'm okay now. I'm okay.
And what is the matter with you? You should be excited. Now, it was the most incredible thing. One moment you were paralyzed, and then there you were up on your feet.
Nell, the warden wants to talk to you.
Okay. Can I trust you two not to fight until the doctor gets here?
We won't fight.
She seems depressed. Try and get her to lie down.
Well, we really blew it, didn't we?
Nah. It's my fault. I pushed you too far.
You know, Rita, I always felt guilty about shooting you. I mean, even though you could walk all the time.
Yeah, well, there goes my chances for influencing a judge and jury now.
Well, actually, maybe that's good. I mean, if they would have discovered that you were lying about being paralyzed, they could have convicted you for perjury.
Yeah, guess so.
I'm still gonna let them know that you helped out on the riot. I mean, if it hadn't been for you, Rita, some people could have been killed.
Thanks, Maria. I'm sorry I teased you. It's just some mornings you wake up in this dump and you don't know what the hell life's all about. So you do stupid things to take your mind off it. Today was one of those days.
I know, I've been there, remember?
Do me a favor. Will you call Deb and tell her it's official? Her mom can walk again.
Sure.
Hey, Rita, I just had an idea. How about we try to sell your story to the tabloids?
Sure. While you're at it, tell them the prison's been taken over by aliens and a 75-year-old virgin, and you're about to give birth to triplets.
It's a good idea. They like that sort of thing.
How's Rita Jones?
She's okay?
Look, I'm sorry that we got off on the wrong foot. Maybe you were out of line, but I really think that your bullying her could have been what helped her to start walking again.
I was not out of line. And I thought I made it clear to you that I'm not interested in your comments about my work. We have a warden and superior officers for that.
Sorry, but if I see you do anything like that again, I'm gonna speak up.
You know, you really are a royal pain in the butt, aren't you?
I've just had a meeting with the warden. Rita's trial date's been moved up on the court calendar. She faces the judge on Monday.
Poor Rita.
Yeah, Rita's had good news and bad news today. It's wonderful she's out of that wheelchair and walking again.
Yeah, but she could have managed a sympathy vote from the jury if she was still in that wheelchair.
Well, we'll never know that for sure. I'll go tell her about the trial date.
You know, Nell is one of our best officers.
Oh, really? And who would you say is one of your worst?
Well, I'll leave that to self-styled critics.
Cedar Lake Inn, good morning.
Crystal, hi, Maria.
Hey, Maria. Is Debbie there?
No, she's at school. Why, something happened?
Yeah, the most incredible thing. Rita's walking again.
She is. That's fantastic. I can't believe it.
Wasn't that the most incredible thing you've heard all day?
You bet.
Well, listen, I just couldn't believe my eyes myself when she just jumped to her feet. Listen, will you tell Debbie for me and everybody at the end?
Oh, I will. I will. Bye, Maria. Sissy, guess what? Rita can walk.
She can. Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, Holly, guess what? Rita can walk.
Oh, that's terrific.
How did it happen?
I don't know. Maria just called to tell us. Won't Debbie be thrilled when she gets home from school?
Oh, she certainly will.
I'm going for a walk, Sissy.
Okay, Holly. You know what I wish? I wish we were celebrating her wedding instead of her engagement. The sooner she and Jerry are married, the sooner Holly will be happy and forget about the past.
Amen to that.
Holly, I know why you're doing this now. I guess it's too late to say I'm sorry. I've been lying here and I've been thinking of water, Holly. Water, please. Holly. No. There's the water, Holly. No, Holly. Holly, no! What?
Hi, Michael.
Hi, Nell.
Why don't we sit with Michael?
Please, Nell. From here on out, I have to spend my entire workday with him. I don't want to have to socialize with him, too.
Are you sure? He's pretty cute. If I were single...
Yeah, I saw the way the women were watching him.
More like lusting after him.
Yeah, well, after a few months in that place, the women tend to get a little stir-crazy. Anything looks good to them.
What'll it be? I'll have the turkey special, coffee, and a slice of that apple strudel. Hold the ice cream.
Just coffee for me, thanks.
I've changed my mind. Don't hold the ice cream.
You got it.
Yeah, I've got it all right, a sweet tooth.
Oh, no, I'm so happy they sent me here to Burn Town to work.
You have no regrets about taking the job?
Dozens of them. I mean, when I first shot Rita, I wanted to resign. I know I'd convinced myself that I was wrong for the job.
You are going to make a fine officer. I know that.
And what about Mr. Personality?
He remains to be seen. It's too bad he started off on the wrong foot with you this morning.
Yeah, the only consolation is that he's replacing Jack Fisher. Which, by the way, do you know that he's staying at Cedar Lake?
Fisher?
Yeah, he has a cottage near the inn. What makes that guy tick now?
I don't know. He's had a few relationships since you joined the service, but they never last.
Has he ever been married?
Yeah, but he won't talk about it.
Thank you. Well, someone must have loved him once.
What about you and John?
John?
John Randall, my good-looking friend who is obviously in love with you, remember?
He's not in love with me. You think he's in love with me?
I know he is. How about you?
I like him, Nell. I think he's a wonderful man, but I'm not in love with him. Look, I don't think that'll ever happen to me again.
Mind if I join you?
Not at all, Michael.
Good.
I'm sorry I'm late, honey.
I thought you stood me up.
Never in a million years.
Deirdre, meet two of my colleagues. This is Maria and Nell.
Hi.
Hi.
Excuse us, would you?
She's got skinny legs.
Hey, what are you doing in here?
Oh, hi. I'm your new roommate. Say hello to the virgin who's expecting triplets.
You're an old broad who's moving right out of here.
Sorry. That good-looking new man told me to move in here, and here I am.
We'll see about that.
Oh, good. You already moved in.
I couldn't wait.
Listen, the warden gave me a single cell. Nobody's going to change that.
No, you had a single cell when you were in a wheelchair. Now that you're fitting well, you share. And you're going to share with Minnie.
Minnie snores. She snores and sometimes she sleepwalks. Listen, how would you like to wake up one night and see that face grinning down at you?
Oh, you're just going to have to get used to it. Oh, and be prepared to have a third bed moved in here. We're a little too overcrowded to have any special privileges.
Maria, you've heard everybody complaining about Minnie. Would you tell this guy how impossible it is to get any sleep when she's in the same cell?
Sorry, Rita, the days of the single cell are long gone. And you know you can't choose who your roommate is.
Oh, what did I do to deserve this?
You shot your husband below the belt, that's what you did.
Well, we'll leave you to settle in, Minnie.
Thanks. I know I'll be very happy here. Don't you want me?
One snore, just one snore.
Officer Trent. Who's calling, please? Hold on. Someone by the name of Sandra.
Oh, hang up.
3.
Sandra. Hi, honey. When'd you get in? Fantastic. Missed you? You're never gonna know how much. Of course, I'm gonna prove it to you. Well, how about tonight? Trust me. Oh, trust me. Okay, baby. All right, let's see you soon. All right, bye-bye.
So whatever happened to Deidre?
You called yesterday, and I made a note of it. Mr. Fisher just hasn't returned. I'll do that, sir. think it's happening again, Mrs. Meadows.
What's happening?
Another one's disappeared.
What?
Fisher's been missing since yesterday.
Fisher is not missing, Crystal. He's just out hunting. Some of those people stay out for days with their guns. It's called the slaughter of the innocent.
Yeah, well, I feel sorry for all those poor, helpless animals. Anyway, I've had several phone calls for him, and the prison's called 3 times.
Well, from now on, just tell him we're not here to take messages for Mr. Fisher. He simply lives in a cottage, and he has nothing to do with the inn. Couldn't believe my eyes when he came in here a couple of days ago.
Why, had you met him before?
No. Sissy just told me what a bully he was in prison. So, how's everything going with the engagement party?
Oh, everything's set. The boys are coming to help with the decoration, and Sissy is determined to stay out of that kitchen and have a great time.
Good. But so am I.
Ricky, what happened to you?
Randy and I went shopping. How do I look?
Oh, you look so handsome. You both do.
Of course, I want to dress like this for engagements and weddings.
Oh, of course.
Have you seen Brad?
Not yet.
All right, when he gets here, will you tell him I'm in the cellar blowing up balloons?
Okay, just don't go sucking up all that helium. Oh, Randy, doesn't he look great?
Actually, you look great, Crystal.
So do you.
If I could just get you alone for a few minutes.
What would you do?
I proved to you that celibacy just doesn't work for people like you and me.
I never thought this could be so hard.
Then let's do something about it. Ricky's okay now. He'll understand if we get back together. Come on, give me a kiss.
Well, Hi, Jerry.
You all ready for the party?
We sure are.
Hey, it's only around.
She's taking a walk.
Okay. I'll go find her.
Hey, Holly!
Hi.
Hey. You ready for our engagement party?
Yep.
All right, well, let's go.
Okay.
I sit alone in a summer wind, waiting for this love to pass, but then it comes again. Your gentle eyes, they steal my soul. Your beauty fills the air. In a dream I wondered, could it be? Are you really there? Ooh, woman, won't you take me away? You know that time beats love, and for love you gotta pay a price worth paying just for the touch of your hand. After all is said and done, you're the only one I've been dreaming of so long, so long. just want to thank you all for this party tonight. It really means a lot to us. And I just want to add one thing that's missing to the evening. Holly?
Mr. Fisher. Mr. Fisher.
Holly?
Mr. Fisher. Please don't hurt me, Mr. Fisher.
No. I won't hurt you, Holly. I won't hurt you, I promise, ever again.
That's a lie. I know you will.
Holly? Holly? Holly?
You're so weak, Jack. So weak.
Kate, is that you?
I have to leave. You don't know how to make me happy.
You were my wife, you bitch. You can't leave me for her. You can't leave me for another woman.
She's a better man than you'll ever be. Goodbye.
Crystal, Holly. Oh, you didn't have to do all this.
After all the work you did on that engagement party last night, it's the least we could do.
I agree, Sissy. It was a beautiful party.
And you heard what Mrs. Meadows said last night before we all went to bed? Breakfast is on the house.
Mrs. Meadows celebrated a little too well.
Yeah, we all did.
So, Randy, how's business?
Oh, it could be better. That accident really set me back a lot, but I'm back to normal again. That's the main thing.
So, when are you and my mom getting back together again?
Ricky?
What? You know you're both dying to do it.
Do what?
Get back together again. What, am I in the way?
No.
Yes.
Okay, Randy, talk.
Well, Crystal wants to be a real mother to you. And according to Crystal, real mothers don't have boyfriends.
So why don't you marry her?
Ricky?
Ricky's right. You two have been perfect for each other ever since this torrid romance started in prison.
And you were engaged.
And Maria did design that beautiful wedding dress for you.
If you hurry up, we could make it a double wedding.
Hey, fantastic. Yeah, come on, Mom.
I think we should wait.
Come on, Randy.
Look, if Randy says he wants to wait, he wants to wait. Excuse me.
Why don't you go and tell her why you want to wait?
Excuse me. Crystal? I want to marry you more than anything I've ever wanted in my whole life. But
You're already married, aren't you? That's what it is.
of course I'm not married. Crystal, when I ask you to marry me, I want to be able to give you and Ricky a home. I want to be able to support you and give you all the things you've always wanted.
All I want is you and Ricky.
Honey, I'm broke.
Broke? But you had a job.
When you and I split up after the accident, the bills just kept rolling in. You wouldn't believe the stuff the doctors were charging me for. It's gonna take me months. I just can't afford to marry you right now.
Is that the only reason?
Of course. Honey, I had barely enough money to pay for the trip up here and to buy Ricky a shirt on sale for $15.
And you loaned me all that money when I was in prison to help Ricky. I'll pay it all back as soon as I can, I promise.
I told you I don't want it back, and I don't. Crystal. All I wanted and all I want is you.
I'm gonna take some shots. Do you want me to take Sharky with me? Yeah, he could use a run. Thank Mrs. Meadows for the breakfast, Sissy.
Oh, I will.
Do you want to go for a walk?
No, I'll go after I help wash up.
Oh.
Bye, Brad.
Bye. By the way, Holly, Jerry's not a bad singer for a cop.
Thanks.
It's a pity his family couldn't make the party last night.
It was too far for them to travel, but they'll be here for the wedding.
What about your family, Holly?
There's only my father. He won't be invited.
Why not?
I only want friends around me when I marry Jerry.
Hey, here you go, boy. Sit right there. Stay. Good boy. Stay. Stay. All right. Good boy, Sharky. Good boy. Oh, you come here, puppy. That's so good.
Holly.
Hey, are you okay? Fisher.
Oh, it's you? What are you gonna do, leave me here too?
Of course I'm not gonna leave you. Although I'll tell you this, you deserve it. Hey, can you help me? Hey, I'm gonna go get help, all right? You're gonna be okay.
Here you are, black coffee.
Please.
Or would you like another glass of champagne?
You really enjoy seeing people suffer, don't you, Sissy?
I did tell you 5 times that perhaps you'd had enough, but you insisted that a celebration was a celebration, and you sure did celebrate. You, of course, remember walking on the bar?
I didn't do that.
Drink your coffee, and I'll get you some bacon and eggs.
Well, he showered and changed clothes, but his leg wasn't broken after all.
I must have missed something. Whose leg wasn't broken after all?
You didn't tell her.
Oh, I didn't have the heart. I thought I'd just let her sleep it off.
Well, I am awake now. What are you two talking about?
Fisher.
Fisher.
Brad found him near the old caves. He'd got injured in a rock slide.
But not badly.
No.
Well, that's too bad.
The doctor wants us to keep him here for the next few hours.
Here at the inn?
Yeah, he refused to go to the hospital.
Well, like hell he did. Where the hell is he?
He just had something to eat.
Oh, did he? Well, he can pack and go back to that cottage across the way that he bought behind my back.
He's staying, Patricia. I promised the doctor that we'd keep him here under observation,
Joe,
and we
please.
will.
I am not in any condition to argue with you right now.
Good.
Come on. I want to talk to Fishface. Oh, God.
reported missing by people who wanted to contact you. I'll need a statement as to what exactly happened to you.
Sure. Now, what do you want to know? Hello, Holly.
Hello, Mr. Fisher.
So, what exactly did happen to you?
Next on Dangerous Women.
Yeah, some hero finding Fisher. But he is adorable, isn't he?
You're gonna love him even more when I tell you what he did on Fisher.
No, you're kidding. Right on him?
Would I lie?
Mom, I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm so sorry.
I can't believe it, honey. I really thought I had a good chance.
It wasn't fair. The judge didn't even listen to what Maria said.
Careful. Your ignorance of women is showing. Look, this is a prison. The women learn to stick together. You know, they need companionship. They're more than just friends. You're friends, and you learn to trust each other because you're in here in the worst possible situations. They pull together because they've all been through the same thing.
Oh, it's sort of like a utopia.
It works. That's all I know.
You know something else that works?